We're live, and we did not catch Topher's comment, so that's good.
Yay!
Yay! So, we took last week off. No, we played last week?
No.
No, we took last week off. People were sick. But as a, what'd you say, Cannon?
We've been off 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. So, as we are back with Holy Winds, let's see, recap. The party picked up a new friend who also has 2 friends with him.
Jelly friend.
Jelly friend with his jelly friends of Gestalt. The party then made their way up the mountain.
Man.
And made it into the cavern. Spoke with one version of the priest that they were thinking they were supposed to come that seemed confusing but not necessarily threatening. And then he ran off, and another one came out of the hallway, and y'all ended up kind of kicking the shit out of him. But also realizing he had a suit of armor that reflected your damage back at you.
Yeah. Yeah,
that
did.
was fun.
Yeah. Arvax almost perma-killed herself.
Pretty nearly.
So Ken and Lorraine managed to escape y'all by shadow walking, and then some of y'all who the party split between 2 caverns. Peregrine angrily charged through everything that could have been in the way to find there was nothing. Because I didn't want to roll killing all those characters. Just like, happens to be a whole bunch of just like slightly evil creatures standing here on their own business. Peregrine Express coming through with the axe. Just like Mario and Donkey Kong. But Peregrine also smacked a hole in the wall, exposing a cavern that had a tree with an individual on it. The rest of the party saw that the cannon went through a mirror and have found some documents. So, real quick, we have the smart boy. I'm assuming that Mularn is the one who wrote these.
That is 100% way too clean to have been my handwriting.
Who wrote this?
It's also backwards because the fart boys are in the right place.
Yeah, they're in the right place.
So we got the fart boys and the smart boys. So I need someone from each group to roll, and we will go with a d20 to see who gets the highest.
I nominate Topher.
I shall do it.
Just a straight d20 roll for the fart boys.
I nominate Topher's Construct.
So that's a 16 and a 13. So smart boys. Smart boys, you're in a side. Y'all went further into the chambers, and you could see that there was Aspic. Aspic gets his own initiative. Aspic has found a whole bag of peppermints.
Peppermint.
That is what our boy Aspic has found. Aspic has drug out a bag nearly as big as him of peppermints. They're only for him.
I found 2 journals and a stack of scrolls by the dove, so I want to see what's in the journals and if there's anything written on the scrolls.
Okay, so I will say this. Most of the scrolls actually have a seal on them. But there's a couple that are older. Like the ones that have seals on them seem newer, and then there's a bunch of older scrolls, and then there's the 2 journals. So
Would you say that the older scrolls might be elder?
Totally, it's Elder Scrolls. You open them, and then everybody's in a cart. Good, you are awake.
Oh, you're awake.
Why the fuck is everyone's
Fuck, I
face
forgot
changing?
to mod it.
Why is their face changing? What the fuck?
I wait for the great dragon to come and destroy us all with the eldritch abomination that we have witnessed before us, sir. Anyway.
Stormcloak.
Oh, that game. There are no good guys, including yourself.
No, I think the Imperials have been pretty cool to me.
So, while Arvax is looking through the scrolls and the journals, Aspic has found a bag of candy. Tarl, what are you doing?
I'm looking down that tunnel to see what I see.
Oh, well, y'all, sorry, at the end of the last game, y'all had gone down it and found, like, there was one room that had a storage area of, like, supplies, and then there was the room that had, like, a small desk, this mirror that he went through, apparently, and it shattered.
He
And
was in the
Yeah,
twins'
I'm
dad's
still
office.
I'm still shoving supplies in my bag of holding.
okay, if you're doing that, I will say Cannon, because initially, the meta knowledge here, he initially had a party of 8. So he had there was like several weeks rations for 8 people. So let's just go ahead and say you find the equivalent of 100 rations. Just because that's probably easier math as you are shoving all the charcuterie into the bag of holding.
And for the first
Having
time
the
since
cootery,
we've
what?
had the bag of Piggly Wiggly, we have enough food now.
Oh, the bag of Piggly Wiggly that had its raccoon infestation. That y'all then employed. You turned the raccoon pests into employees.
Yep.
As you do.
As you do. So, Tarl is stuffing supplies. Give me an investigation check, Tarl, to see if you find any equipment that's useful. There is equipment and weapons. None of them meet your standard. Like, you find a couple of elven blades. You find some daggers. You find a mailed shirt. None of this, it's garbage as far as you're concerned. You've seen good workmanship, and this is not it. Mularn, you just watched him go into the mirror, or he was already in the mirror. He was in your father's study, and it shattered.
No. One day, we are going to be in a position where people leave my goddamn dad out of this. Look around his quarters and stuff and the rest of this area.
Okay, with the 13, there's nothing like the desk you see can actually be folded up. It's kind of a campaign desk. So it's nice. It's mahogany. You can take.
Goes in the bag of holding.
Tarl just walks over. Arvax is reading a book, and Tarl just collapses this thing.
Grab the books. Damn it, Tarl, give me a second.
I mean, there's also an easily foldable chair. But you do find a really nice pen that, as you touch it, there's a bit of a tingle to it. Or I should say a quill.
Ooh, another one?
Because y'all
What's
are.
with these quills?
Let's see, what was it that the first quill did again?
I think it was polymorph? I don't know. Mularn has it.
It did. It would.
What about quills?
They have a quill that they found like 6 months ago in real life. Maybe longer. Did you use it?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we would remember if he did use it.
I'm the one that picked it up and got turned into a turtle, and then I gave it to my
Oh.
brother.
Oh, it was the cursed quill.
Yep.
So you could hand it to somebody, and since
I did. I did it to Elmborn. And he passed his save.
Oh yeah. So he has that. So you can, as you touch it, there's a little bit of a tingle to it, so you know it's magical. But the other thing with the 13 is Arvax has a big bag of scrolls, and she is looking through a book.
What's that? What's the book say?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I was letting y'all do stuff first.
Can she read?
Wait.
God damn it.
Okay, so
You're not there.
Oh, the fuck away!
I-
Lock.
Go away, meta thought bubble Mulak, just over in the corner like your Griffin goddamn McElroy.
Yes, I can fucking read.
She can read better than she hits.
Okay.
I will come in there.
Hey,
I don't care how sick I am.
I would just like to point out that neither me or my brother actually said that. We think it constantly.
That's mostly fizzle.
Anyway, so the journal that you have in your hands, Arvax, that you're looking through, is written in Elvish.
There were two.
Yeah, I'm figuring you're not reading two at the same time. You're not.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. There were two.
I know, but the one that you open, it's written in Elvish, and it's a very, very elegant script. And as you read through it, there's numerous notes about exploring parts of this tide that are further down. That some of the chambers have been collapsed. Some he intentionally collapsed after seeing what was in there, because what was in there saw him. But he has taken, more or less as you go through it, this is his personal journal about this whole time that he has been here, about this whole mission. Let me see. Let me find key figures.
Are there any like inconsistencies?
There's no inconsistencies, but you also note that the only other person he lists as being in the party, like, it seems like he went back and scratched a whole lot of stuff out. And looking at the supplies, y'all know more people were involved here. Your brain is trying to auto-correct it to, he brought a whole lot of food.
Yeah,
But
and Gestalt mentioned seeing 8 other people.
But the only other person he mentioned is Maripel Govrin. Came down with an infliction after being bitten by some type of frosty ooze creature. And so they sent him away to make sure that no one else would contract it. So that's
He's part of their group. He tried to go to Oblet, but they turned him away because he was sick.
Yeah, this is the priest y'all turned away because he was sick.
Oh.
So there is still one other possibly ill priest on this island, or he's dead. There's a chance. I mean, it's... but the big thing is it looks like they were investigating... Like, it's him stating, we're here to investigate why we have records that Oblet used to belong to us, yet everybody's knowledge says that we have never been here, never dealt with this, and have left this place alone because it is terrifying. And that he's listed that he's found records that do not match what is common belief, and even in some places dogma.
Where did he find the record?
The library further down that he also lists had to collapse because of what he lists as paper dragon.
Oh, that fucker. Wait, paper dragon? Holy fuck.
A paper dragon.
Huh. Well, that's a thing.
So,
Is the second journal just a continuation?
oh, the second journal is much older, and when you open it, what languages do you know?
Fuck, hang on. I know Common, Elven, Orcish, and Goblin.
It looks somewhat elven, but you can't quite make it out.
Back. Lauren,
Yes?
can you read this?
What languages do you speak, Mularn?
I speak Common, Elfish, and Draconic.
As you look through it, again, it looks a little elvish, but not quite. It's like you recognize symbols that in your head make a letter. Like, it looks like the elven T, but nothing else in that word really makes sense, especially where that T is placed.
I'm reading if I am reading Italian.
Or like Latin.
It might be closer to that meta-wise, Chris.
Old English.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not that fucking mean. It's not Proto-English.
I mean, Middle English isn't much better.
No, but Middle English at least has somewhat the same sentence structure.
Barely.
They put adjectives in the same places, which is everywhere. So you got that, and then you got a bag full of scrolls. We're going to pop over to the fart boys real quick.
I will start kind of cataloging the scrolls.
Okay.
So I believe I'm naked on the other side of a cave.
Yeah, you're
That is correct.
Your jelly's all out.
And looking sexy.
I am.
I don't know.
I
I don't think I'm ready for that jelly.
Apparently, what was it, Claire? You said about one of the models. Chris was throwing it back, talking about how the thumb
Oh my
was
god,
huge.
yeah. In the Phasmophobia game.
I mean, did you see it? He was throwing it back.
It was, but one of the models got all the booty.
Yeah. It was a little bit
I
absurd.
mean, squats, you have to do it even in the afterlife.
So
Keep
Apparently.
that form, you know?
So yeah, it's just a nude Gestalt is on the other side of this crack. Yeah, no one else had come through yet. Had y'all, or did y'all break through?
I was finishing breaking through, yeah.
Okay,
I
and
think,
Gestalt
I'm pretty sure.
noted,
The Move Earth. Yeah, I was doing Move Earth.
yeah, and Gestalt had noticed that there is what looked like further down in this collapsed chamber that was kind of off kilter, looked like an individual crucified upside down on a tree.
Oh boy. So I stick just my head through the hole that Peregrine is building. I'm like, hey, I think there's like someone was crucified over here.
They were what now?
Well, when they stick you on the poles to let you just waste away in the sand.
Like
Not really in the sand, in
starving
the air.
someone?
Kind of, if you're starving someone to death by, putting them on like a giant stick, nailing them to it, and then, maybe poking them a few times with the spear. It's like a torture thing, Very barbaric. Anyway, that's what's in the other room.
Cool.
And it's just my head sticking out.
Just comes out like it's a very thin little line, and then the head forms normally, like 6 inches away from where the
Corpals, man.
Anyway, you want me to do anything while I'm over here, or?
Hang on. I'm almost done coming through. Probably it's at least big enough if Mulak wanted to go through, though. He probably could. Peregrine's kind of big, though, so it's gonna take her a second.
Sure thing, and I
Gestalt,
squeeze my head back.
Well, she's made an opening big enough. You could probably go get your stuff back on, Gestalt.
You see, like, the little jelly tendrils come out and start picking up my stuff. It's like, sorry.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. My bad.
If I touch your hand while you do that, what do you feel like?
Oh my!
I mean, it feels like Jello. Like, it's stronger than you expect, though. Like Jello that has kind of a skin.
Okay, this is gonna date me. Does anyone else remember the old fidget toy that was like a bag full of water, but it was looped on itself, so you could like
Yes,
squeeze it and it would
yes.
slide.
It was
The
like
one from the Discovery
world-
Sword.
the world's first pocket
Yes.
Yes.
pocket fun time.
Yeah.
I was agreeing with what Claire said, not what Moose.
Oh my god,
The
Moose.
pocket fund. I just realized what you were saying.
Moose is over here. Oh my god, Moose.
I have
Moose
learned
was like,
something about
"Yeah,
Moose
I
today."
know that product."
I'm sitting here going, that was the first fidget toy, and Moose is like, yeah, that's a word for it.
You do fidget.
Oh, could you fidget?
Especially when you're finished. Oh!
Oh my lord.
And this is why we don't have a family-friendly rating at all.
No.
Yeah.
Not
Hey,
our forte.
In that
Fidget,
in that
make little
case, hashtag
What was that, Cannon?
You fidget until you make a little glorple.
No.
Oh god. Okay.
I
So I'm
have-
grabbing all of
I
my
have-
stuff.
I have
As-
clipped 3 things from this terribleness that is my fault.
This
As
is why my
technically
mom
when-
can't watch the stream, guys.
technically when it's finished, it is a Gestalt entity for a moment.
There.
I hate all of you.
I'm with you, Claire.
Yeah.
Anyway, as Mulak weirdly caresses my tendril.
Oh, glorple!
What the actual? Ow! Laughing hurts.
Fuck y'all, I gotta go get another beer now.
Oh my god. I haven't been coughing in a week and now I'm having constant coughing fits from all this nonsense.
Barfing and now it just hurts. Ow. The fuck's wrong with y'all?
No, I'm here. Just, life.
Yeah.
Do you call that skin? Is that what you have?
Sure, if you want.
Whatever you want.
It's up to you.
It feels nice. You want to feel me? And I hold my arm out.
I engulf your whole arm.
Sure.
Did we
Just kidding.
Did we just hold on. Did he just pull the fucking abyss?
No, I pulled the blob and engulfed his arm in a tendril.
Weird. No.
Peregrine is just very uncomfortably gonna keep digging in the hole.
For
As
some
the-
reason, Arvax is very glad she went with the group that she did.
Arvax is like reading through somebody's personal journal and go, this isn't even as evasive what's going on elsewhere.
I'll. Can I fit through the current hole?
Yeah. The two
I'll-
of y'all can, but Peregrine
Yeah, I'll go
is
through.
Peregrine is like what, 1.5 times the size of the rest of the taller members of the party?
Something pretty close, yeah. She's, I think, not quite 8 feet. I think she's like 7'6" or something.
Because I know
Or
Arvax
tall.
is just shy of 6. Dreyfus is 6. Tarl is tall for a dwarf.
Weirdly enough, Peregrine is not as big as Coco, though. Peregrine is actually still smaller than Coco.
Well, Kogo had enhancements.
Yeah.
Well, I am
That
I am a
sounds
whole.
way worse than what that was.
Kogo has had work done.
I'm just saying.
I am a whole 5'5".
I'm only 3 inches taller than you.
Am I the shortest in the group?
No,
Maybe.
There's Aspic.
There is Aspic.
There's also Greg.
Tarl's probably not 5 feet.
Are
Maybe.
dwarves they're usually 4'5" to 5 feet, I think.
Oh, I think the tallest dwarf in all of Forgotten Sands was the Great Axe, who was 5'1", who was unusually tall.
Tarl is 4'6".
Okay, so I am shorter or taller than Tarl.
Greg and Aspic.
And the twins are 5'8", a twisted steel and sex appeal.
Well, one of us is, yeah.
I'm gelatin.
Anyway, now that we're getting done with this awkwardness,
I am 5'4" of goop. I am Goop with a personality.
And a magical
Have you
touch.
ever seen Nickelodeon? I had a cameo.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god.
Oh,
For
you were in that the
15
one with Katy
years.
Perry.
Now all I can think about is the Sesame Street episode. Anyway, so I was about to say Coco, Peregrine. To expedite the situation of awkwardness, and so I can't allow the Kyles to do anything more terrible yet. You get the hole big enough for you to hunch and squeeze through.
Yeah,
Alright,
you do.
she's gonna step through.
Not gonna lie, because
Bob, don't make me come over there.
I was gonna say it's Gestalt did lubricate most of this area earlier, so it's easy.
Yeah, he
to squeeze
did.
through.
I'm made out of stone. I can work with this just fine.
Anyway, as you all get to the ledge that Gestalt was in, you can see that maybe 30 feet down, there is this off-kiltered, collapsed tavern that has what looks like a large tree running through it with an individual crucified upside down on it.
See? Crucifixion. I mean, it's a little upsy-daisy, but it's still a crucifixion.
Is it a dwarf? Or, like, is it a skeleton or is it a body?
Give me a perception check.
To know if it's a skeleton or a body?
You mentioned dwarven or something else. So
Right, but I changed it to skeleton or body.
That was I still have it on aspect. That was Gestalt rolling. My bad.
I'm going with your first note there, Mulak. It's not a skeleton. You definitely know it's not a skeleton. How about that?
Okay.
Is that fair?
I mean, with a 1, sure.
It's
I'm trying to smell if it's dead or alive.
okay. So I'll handle this. Gestalt with a 20. From where you are, it is very humanoid. With its left arm is gleaming, like a bright silverish glint from some light source that's further down from where y'all are. Some type of bioluminescence is giving a little bit of light in here. You can also feel a little bit of wind coming from somewhere, like a cold wind every so often poofs by like a breeze or a draft. So somewhere this is also open to at least a small area of the outside. So that's what you can tell. With a 27, Peregrine, you do not smell death. You smell fresh cut cedar. You smell grass. You're getting all these fresh scents in here that you do not smell anywhere else.
Why does it smell like a forest but inside?
Because there's a tree right there.
I mean, that is a tree, but I don't
No,
see how
but
it's
like,
growing in here.
no, I smell like fresh, like actual real wood. Like
Now that
not
she's
just a tree.
now that she's mentioning it, do we pick up on that?
Once she starts mentioning, you all get these very. It starts vague, and then it's almost like if someone was to smack you in the face with a bag of fucking potpourri. You know.
Oh, it does kind of smell. It does smell kind of pleasant in here.
Like everyone's walked through that one section of an arts and crafts store.
Ooh.
Is
there any?
It starts to get a little bit overwhelming, but it's fresh. It's fresh hewn wood, fresh grass.
Is there any water like dripping from the top, or like anywhere we can see, like maybe a stream or a creek or anything?
Nowhere that you can notice with the 6. There's not like fresh water. You do. I will say it's hard to miss that there is ice in here.
Okay.
Up towards
Ice.
Where you are, you're on a ledge, and like 30 feet down is this off-kilter chamber that leads to where y'all can see the individual on a tree further down. Up above you, the chamber goes up like another 20 feet, and you can see what looks like used to be a domed roof. And you can see that there's ice in that, like frost and rime.
I forgot that it was like blizzard outside. I was like, why is it cold in here?
You're in a mountain.
Yeah, I
farther
forgot about
north
that. Yeah.
in winter, underground. You're literally walking into a natural refrigerator.
Where's the ice cream?
Elsewhere, Tarl has found a natural refrigerator and he's trying to put it into a bag of holding.
I'm gonna take a minute to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I forgot that I can do that.
Are you doing it as well, Mularn?
No, I just
Mula-
forgot that I can ritually cast it.
Okay, so
He's-
You just see like my little eyeballs, the green eyeballs, start going around in my head.
Gestalt.
You said that the.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I was going to say Gestalt, because it's going to take you 10 minutes to do this. When the 10 minutes
Yeah.
is over, that hallway down below that collapse off kilter chamber is glowing so bright it hurts to look at.
Wow, it's bright over there.
Okay, Perry, what are you doing?
Was the tree, remind me? It was like it was across like a ravine or something. Is that right?
No, you're on a cliff. You're on a cliff. And what looks like there used to be a very large chamber that has collapsed, and you're seeing what looks like a portion of it that's off kilter. And the tree is in that section. I think I described it to you last time. It looked like it was almost shoved down.
Okay. That is a really weird formation.
Everything about this room is a little bit off-putting, and the geometry is weird because it's a collapse.
Okay, so where was the off kilter room coming from? Was it the one with the tree, or?
Yeah, it's the one with the tree that's down below y'all. I didn't make a map for this because I do not have the elements to make a map for this.
That's fine.
So yeah, there's a lot of magic down there. It's very bright.
It's very unnatural as well. Just like even.
You see my eyes kind of
wise.
drooping as I'm looking at y'all.
Are you okay?
You actually see
It's
them.
very bright.
You see them spinning. They make little bubbles.
Got the googly eyes going on.
Well, you see, it's very bright down there, magically. Do I know what kind of magic it is?
It is abjuration and necromancy.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Hey, have y'all dealt with undead before?
Yes, we actually found an entire skeleton that then, but like in pieces, that then became a skeleton, and then I thought Dreyfus stole it, but really it just walked away.
Oh. I thought there was going to be a more epic part of that story. Anyway,
I mean, it walked away.
Oh, that is cool. Skeletons walking and all that. But anyway, something's being protected down there, and it might be something undead. Or not.
Also, every time we killed something giant, like one was like a crawfish man, and then there was like a femur in him.
Crawfish
Is that a
undead?
euphemism?
No, like it was like his whole body disintegrated, and then there was just the femur.
Oh, cool.
And then that's how we found all the body
Femurs
parts.
are definitely fun bones.
And it had like runes on it, and then we found like every piece of bone, and then that became the skeleton that walked away.
Peregrine, while he's explaining this, what are you doing?
She's kind of trying to scope out if there's like a way that they can safely start to descend. That's like a smooth path, I guess, like a non-super crumbly path. She's trying to scope out something like that.
Give me a. You know what? This sounds like survival to me.
Yeah. Does she get any advantage with being like stone girl?
No. When you
Oh.
go down it, you will.
That's okay.
I mean, you got a 29, so that's pretty. That's a fucking 29, Claire. That's
It's what I'm built for. It's like the only thing Peregrine can do besides.
Peregrine. You look. You step right to the edge of this and lean over, and then you cock your head to the left slightly, and right there is the clearest path. You're like, oh, this is the easiest damn thing to go down you could ever go down. It's almost like stairs, as far as you're concerned. Like, you know, going down that is going to be solid for you.
For
Okay, I think I found a
her,
way down.
or for all of us.
I
Her.
mean, it depends on.
For her, she knows that she's got this.
Do I need to carry you down?
But we're
I
going.
got it.
We're gonna hop back.
Fucking
We're gonna hop
hot
back to
legs.
We're gonna hop back to the smart boys now.
And a broom.
You do have.
Oh, can I send a message right before that?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You're pretty sure your message is not gonna reach your brother from where you are.
Okay.
There's too much solid damn stone around you.
I'm actually probably further than 100 feet anyway.
Yeah. It's a safe bet. Message ain't gonna work here. Until all of a sudden Mulak just opens up this one wooden door and it's right behind Tarl, who's shoving more food into a bag. Because this is apparently Skyrim and you have like the exit behind the boss.
Mhm.
Anyway, back to the smart boys. Tarl, are you still in the inventory room with Dreyfus trying to go through resources?
I would say probably so.
Give me another investigation check. Actually, no, never mind. Belay that. Ooh, that would have been terrible. Glad I said that before I saw the roll. Go ahead and just roll me a D100, Tarl. Okay, 79. Roll me a D10. Okay, so while you're going through this, and you're going to roll me a couple other dices here. Die. Not dices. Die here, Cannon. You find
I
four.
hate sneezes to pieces.
You find 4 mithril laurels, which are coins. They have religious significance in the like they're not like meant to be spent. It is more of a ceremonial thing, and it's more of used by a priest or a priestess to gift to someone that's higher as an offering.
So it's like the Antichrist collector's coin that my grandmother got from some televangelist.
Hold on. Holy shit. What?
It's cool looking. I'll have to find it and take a picture.
Your grandmother.
Wait,
your grandmother bought a Antichrist challenge coin.
Pretty much. I don't know if she actually bought it though, or if he
or
was
is
given
it-
to her.
My wife is
or is
my
it
wife
like
is
the
yelling. My wife
you
is
better
yelling
buy gold for the apocalypse sort of situation?
My wife is yelling in the kitchen, but it's not coming through.
What is she yelling?
She's saying, "Em, you're not coming through." She yelled. Em just said, "God damn it, Discord's not acknowledging her headset." I think she has a brand new headset.
pretty good.
Everybody.
It sounds good at
I can
least.
tell.
So she is still figuring out because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's a Bluetooth model.
Ah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Discord doesn't like that.
As she tried jiggling it.
Has she tried staying within 30 feet of the receiver?
She has not moved from the chair in front of her computer, I'm assuming. Hold on. Em. Y'all, give me just a second.
Yep.
So how's everyone doing?
4 more putties.
Nice. I'm working on my my ashen ones.
I got 4 more. Then I have the second color of the base coat done, and then I can wash, dry brush, and then do the eyes. So I'll probably be able to get done. I'll probably be able to finish the wash on at least half of them. At least half of the 36 goddamn putties that I have. Although I will say this: if you end up with the Power Rangers game and the Kickstarter exclusive expansion and the base game, and you end up with 36 putties to have to paint. Start with the super putties. They are the biggest pain. They're just the biggest pain in the ass. So
Yeah, I noticed because they
finish with
have like the
second head and the third arm. And
they
it
got
just
all the
it
little weird things. Yeah.
is when you are after painting them, it everything seems to go really super fast after you finish them, just simply because there's so much on them to paint.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm
Especially
very
after-
lucky with like some of the mobs or some of the bad guys in the Dark Souls game because like they're not like one color, but they're very simply like simple palettes.
Yeah,
And then like Ornstein and Smo come in the boss packet, which they're both just gold. So that's not gonna that's really not gonna take too long. But there are some of the ones that came in the character pack that I bought. Some of those ones are like I was looking at some of the armors and they're just so I mean, if you've ever played Dark Souls, there's some like ridiculous armors in that game.
yeah.
Just like some silly shit they throw in there. And some of those have made it into that pack. I'm not looking forward to painting them.
And for and for Claire and Moose's consideration, so Anne Books 2 is Marty is retiring and is currently in a Marty is currently doing a 25% off sale. Everything's 25% off. but
So
this is a
everybody
cheap
might
rate.
want to have a laugh at us because one reason M wasn't speaking on the phone is because this is her 616. That's not even ours. Emily thought she heard someone running around on our carport, and it was a delivery guy.
Nice.
Who is that for?
Not us. It's 616. Is that Kelsey next door?
Hold on. Give me a second.
So, as I was saying, Marty is retiring, and so Mbooks 2 has everything is 25% off sale. Because Marty is a man who would rather make money than who would rather lose money than make money. As in, he would rather make $0 on a $40 item than let it go for 35. But everything is 25% off, and they have the Bloodborne board game, and like one or two of the expansions. They also have they actually still have a decent selection of board games.
Most of the board games there, but there is some good ones.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the Bloodborne board game just to see what it comes with.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to know the minis.
They have an
It's,
Uncharted board game.
They got a board game for just about everything. Like there's a Resident Evil board game.
I will say this though, if the Bloodborne game is something that you're interested in, we can.
Can you hear me?
I can kind of. Yes,
Okay, I
Yes.
don't know what the heck happened.
I can double check it, and you could always come make a pass down here for a day and pick it up.
Hell yeah. I'm looking at I'll get back to you on it. Just send me a message on it.
Yeah, so I thought I heard someone on the carport and scared. I did hear someone on the carport and it scared the shit out of me because I heard them like rustling the leaves that are on the carport and stepping on that wooden thing outside our door. But like I didn't hear anything after that. And so I went and got Hewitt and we were looking. We looked at the camera out on the carport, didn't see anything. And he finally goes and opens the door and there was 2 Amazon packages. I don't know what they're doing delivering shit at 9:30 at night. But then he opened one and we realized they shouldn't have even come to our house. They should have gone to boss next door.
Because they did it
Whoops.
because they have to.
Fire texted me one time. I was like, I think somebody's trying to break into the house. I just heard someone open the door, and it was me.
Yeah, but it was also when the boys stopped by twice and opened and shut the door twice already that day too, without saying shit or knocking. So I was already on edge with people coming in the house.
Oh no! One time before I moved here, I was at home and I was up late on the phone with Hewitt, and I didn't know that my brother had gone outside. Like, this was late at night. I didn't even know he was still awake. He had gone outside, so I'm walking around the house on the phone. I realized the front door is locked. Or unlocked, so I'm like, oh, this shouldn't be locked. So I locked the door. And I walk around talking to Hewitt on the phone, and all of a sudden I hear the front door jingling, like being shook and trying to be open. When I tell you, I about had a heart attack. Standing there in the living room, like hiding around a corner.
I would have
Thinking,
too.
oh no, I have a terrible fear of my house being broken into. Like, terrible, terrible fear ever since I was little. So then, finally, this door opens. Because my brother had his key on him, and I didn't. And again, I didn't know it was out there. As soon as the door opened, Mom! My dad was very offended. I didn't shout, Dad.
Oh no, I'm with you, Kim. I'm gonna yell Kim because Kim gonna beat some ass.
Mom's way scared, but I woke both of them up, and they came running. And as soon as my brother heard me, he was like, "It's just me." It's like, "What the fuck were you doing outside?"
I'm sorry in advance, M, for the meme I posted.
Oh God, what did you do? What the fuck? Oh no.
I see a global egg. Did you just post a Sonic Uzumaki?
God damn it, Chris.
Well, no, I posted the Sonic Uzumaki that Weggy made because I love that image.
I don't. I really, really
I hate it.
don't.
See, now I gotta go and find this bitch.
It's on memes. God damn it, Chris.
Anyway, moving on. So you find 4 of these mithril coins that can be given as like offering to get a favor to someone higher rank, or it can be bestowed on people of lower ranks that have done something good. So you have 4 of these mithril, and they're larger than a gold coin. So you got 4 pretty much. If you put the 4 of these together, you might have a half ingot of mithril. Is how large these coins are. Roll me another d10. Okay, you find about 20 gold. Roll me another, actually roll me a d8. Okay, you find 4 small bags of assorted uncut gems.
Roll credits.
What, Chris?
Nothing. I was just, you said uncut gems, and I was like, oh. I was thinking of the movie. Don't listen to me.
Okay, and then roll me a d4. Shit, okay. You find 4 promissory notes. Signed by Elvorn. Tarl, what you're looking at right now. Hold on, Tarl, do you speak Elvish?
Just a second, I was typing.
Okay.
I do.
You're staring at 4 blank checks from the Hebon
We got
map.
4. I can do what I want, papers.
I can do it. I want papers. These are 4 blank checks for the Hebon
Roll-
Diocese.
Oh,
Roll
shit.
credits.
Oh shit.
Cannon is sitting there with he is the kid in blank check now.
Oh my god.
For their blank checks for who?
There are 4 blank checks that will be paid by the Hebon Diocese.
The theocracy.
You just found the asshole's checkbook.
Yeah. I mean, they're not much use here. Elsewhere, though.
They could come in handy, though.
Elsewhere, back on Stout Elb, these might be very useful.
Using the speak within 60 feet for just thought. Everybody hears me say, jackpot!
The hell did he find?
Apparently something good.
What was that?
So the rest of this,
Who was in my head?
rest of the
What did he find?
Rest
What
of
did he
the,
find? I
all
don't
the-
know.
all
What
the-
was that?
all the smart boys, plus Aspic and Biggin, Coldes or Colodets.
Colodets.
Call on Debts knows there's some free checks, and he's walking over. No, y'all hear Tarl say jackpot as y'all are starting to look through these documents.
What'd you find, Tarl?
Colodets hums extremely loudly, hearing something in its head.
I just say in my head, blank checks for the Herborn Diocese.
Oh, that was a good find.
Signed blank checks.
Who are they signed by?
Elborn.
But they're blank. How are they any good if they're blank?
Yeah, are y'all hearing this? Am I going crazy?
The 3 of y'all don't hear shit. You're not close enough.
Oh, I thought he was using the stone thing or whatever it was that we had. Never mind.
It's within 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, y'all are well
I-
beyond 60 feet.
I can't hear any of that anyway.
Yeah, you're special.
Dewey, what's up? Do you need to go outside? Go tell Mama. She's by the back
God
door.
damn it.
Let's just say they gonna finance a lot of stuff for us when we get in the area we can use them.
Tarl's sitting there like, I want a whole warship.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I want a whole fleet. Go big or go home.
He's going to be dangerous with those.
A fleet of ships, an army for each. I could just go on and on and on.
Cannon gonna bankrupt this diocese, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know if Tarl needs to hold on to those.
Tarl is sitting here like, just all these ideas, and someone's like slowly reaching over his shoulder to steal this small bundle of checks.
They go into my hanky of holding.
All right, so Arvax and Tarl also Dreyfus is going to bring over about the equivalent of another 100 or 200 gold in assorted coins. We're just going to operate on gold at this point because that is way simpler until you'll go somewhere that might not have. You have no copper expenses in a cave in a mountain. So about 200 gold from
I'm gonna put that in the party inventory.
Okay, Mularn and Arvax. Y'all are, what are y'all looking? There's a journal y'all can't read, and then there's a bunch of scrolls.
You said, are they all sealed or just some of them?
There's about 5 sealed scrolls.
And that's all of them?
Not all of them.
What are the unsealed ones?
The first one you start to unroll, Arvax, starts to crack.
Oh, shit.
Be careful.
I'm
These
trying.
I feel like Mularn is jumping over a pauldron trying to grab this thing.
I'm being careful. It just started cracking.
These things are delicate.
Well, that's not exactly my territory, is it?
Obviously.
Should we open the ones that are sealed?
Let's open the ones that aren't sealed first. Give me that.
Fine,
Hell.
here. I'm the one that found them. Damn.
I understand that, but because just because you found it doesn't. If you open it and they're destroyed, it doesn't mean it means nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You just
This
see
isn't a-
that you watch
This isn't a sword for you to whip or for you to wave around willy nilly towards people.
I'm about to start crushing them.
all I know is that right now we just watched the academic come out of the wizard.
I throw the bag at him.
I will very carefully begin to unfurl this parchment.
It's
Very delicately.
the first one seems to be written in the same language as that journal.
Okay, this is the same. What about this one?
The next one seems to be the same language.
All of this seems to be in the same language.
I will
yeah,
say
it's
this:
something we can't read.
of the unsealed ones, until you get to the last one, they all seem to be in the same language as that old journal. The last one is actually written in a super old version of Elvish.
It's safe.
Okay, so as you look through it, it is sloppily written. And while the other ones, like, as you unroll these, most of these scrolls are like 6 foot long with what they have written on them. This one is the same length as the others, but it's literally like a paragraph. She has come with many. She has come with blades. There's nothing we can do. Beware the 8 legs. Beware the demon spider queen.
Don't like that.
Well, I know what that's about. Apparently this place was overtaken by, or at least attacked by drow, like real drow, like dark elves. As in drow, the race of people, not the colloquial, not the racist term, the actual accurate one.
Under elves.
Yes.
Also, you could say deep elves.
That's the word I was trying to say, and I heard that.
I heard that.
I did nothing.
I heard that from Emily's microphone.
That is a damn dirty lie.
I heard it
How do
over
you
your
know?
mic, and I heard it from the other room.
You need to go to the Jack Industrial room.
I don't need to go to the faraway poop room. I don't
Yes, you
need.
do.
I don't need to be banished to the shit
Yes,
tower.
you do.
Y'all are hating.
Oh, you know what they say? Those type of people will in fact hate.
So, you have. Let's say that you have 5. So that y'all can write this down. You got 5 undeciphered scrolls and 1 journal, and there are 5 sealed scrolls.
What is the
unseal
seal?
them?
Huh?
What is the seal?
It is the symbol. Let me make sure, because I changed the name of this branch because it sounded better, and now I can't remember which goddamn one. It is the symbol of the Writ of Shadows. It is what looks like the shadow of a tree across a field, stamped into this.
That's what he said he was. Shadows.
I added
This is
those to
just
party
yours.
inventory.
We open them? Are they gonna explode? Or
Mm.
I was more saying that too, Lauren.
Well, with my knowledge of the of my general knowledge of how this branch works.
I will go ahead and let you know your general knowledge of how this branch works is that you generally don't know how this branch works. These are the boogeymen. If they show up, people go away.
If they show up, no, they didn't.
Exactly. No one ever saw this. Someone just walked into the shadows and never came back.
It's safe to say that there's a distinct possibility. If you give me there's a working chance that this thing will probably. You know what?
Do we just take them with us and take them to a lane?
I can. You know what? Give me a minute, and I am going to. Let's see. Let me pull this up. All right, we'll put them in a bag, and we'll take them with us, and we'll have my brother see if they are magic in nature, and if they are, then I may be able to take care of that.
Okay. So everybody's y'all Tarl, are you sticking the slightly comfy collapsible chair in there?
Yep.
Okay. Note that you have one like Columbia camping chair. For anybody on the internet, yes, I'm that much of a redneck. I know my brands. But I have Ozarka money, or Ozark money, not Columbia money. Ozarka is water. Anyway, back to the other folks. Peregrine, you see this as just nature's staircase to get down there, and that you're fine.
Yeah.
You
You can start
assume
heading down.
you assume the jelly will slinky his way down, or their way down. Mulak, on the other hand, he has a broom. So you just start heading your way down?
I do at least. Yeah.
Give me athletics at advantage.
Do.
Hold on. You don't have advantage on just athletics, right? That's strength checks is only when you're raging.
If I was raging, I've got on all strength. Yeah.
Right.
I do have that Earth Ganassi Earth Walk thing though.
And what does that do? You ignore difficult terrain?
Yeah, you can move across difficult terrain made of earth or stone without expending extra
so
movement.
just
So it doesn't count.
just do it just do it for me at advantage. If you were raging, I'd have to bring in the Chris Perkin rules of double advantage.
It didn't matter anyway.
Oh God, those double 29s. You start walking down this, and there's places that your companions would look at you, and it looks like you are just straight up walking down a near sheer cliff. But as long as you put your hand in this one spot and kind of just drag it along and keep pressure, you're completely fine.
It's a go to grid.
Yeah, you basically watch. What's that?
I guess we're going down.
You just watched your very large, newly acquainted friend Billy goat her way down 30 feet. 30 feet.
I try to copy exactly what she's doing.
Roll me athletics.
Can
Don't
I
you
do
have a fucking
acrobatics?
flying broom? You have a flying broom.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I'm gonna fly.
You just watch.
Bring Blob friend.
Blob friend can ride on that with you. Blob friend probably doesn't weigh much.
I actually have a
I'll
question about that.
Yeah.
Is the reason that I couldn't do that, bring other people before, is because my brother was on it with me all the time.
I'm just saying that I don't think that many people can fit on a fucking flying broom. It's a broom.
I don't weigh that much. I'm very fit and handsome.
It's more of a geographic.
Very fit and handsome.
It's more of a geographic space, because two full-grown individuals riding on a normal ass size broom. Somebody's
It's a 2-inch fucking branch.
Cannon said it for me.
It's magical though.
It ain't that magic. It ain't 50
Yeah,
I'll
cent, it ain't 50 Cent with a magic stick. It's a broom.
I'll take Gestalt down there with me.
Gestalt weighs like 85 pounds. I'm not arguing this. Also,
I weigh anywhere from 80 to 120, depending on like gear.
Gestalt is literally
And-
hanging off the bottom of this thing like a sloth.
It's like, okay, all the gear sucks in to my form, and then I just stick on your back. You have this big hump on your back.
You're a backpack now.
Exactly. I am a backpack.
I love this. It's slightly awkward. And everybody makes it to the bottom of this. Now, the thing is that this thing is, we're in a 3D world that I have to describe. If you are at the entrance of this cavern, or of this hall, this section of hall that leads to the tree, it is cocked to the right by about 5 degrees. So it's just off enough for you to realize it. It is also, as you look at it, the floor is not even. It's kind of been broken in different places, so it's unlevel. Peregrine doesn't have to worry about this, and if y'all stay on the broom, I guess not either.
Can I fly by the crucified guy and see if I recognize him?
It tilts further down. So, wait, are you just zooming over near the upside down crucified guy?
Yeah, I want to see if I recognize him.
Okay. Peregrine, you get down. You're like, aha, and all of a sudden, a magical Swiffer just shoots by you with a backpack that's made out of red jelly.
Peter.
So, yeah, roll. Okay, first roll me a perception check as you get closer.
Jeez, look at my rolls today. 10.
Yeah, you're.
Can I do a
Yeah,
perception?
Yeah, you can. As there's just eyes over Mulak's shoulders now, one on either side. Okay, Mulak, you're fine, and that's a. Okay, the closer you get, you realize the further it was, and the individual on that tree is bigger than you thought they were.
Bigger.
With a 10, you're gonna go, that's a big dude on the tree. I'm gonna say this Gestalt because I was about to mispronounce Coladet's name. Gestalt. This individual is well over 10 foot tall.
Ah,
And elven.
that's a big lad.
And elven in nature. And like I said, their left arm seems to be made out of gleaming silver.
How big do elves get? They don't get that big, do they?
I'm an elf.
Oh, you are an elf. That is true. Y'all don't get that big, do you?
I mean, I'm not a large elf, but yeah, we don't get that big. That's a. I don't know
That's
if
a big
giant.
lad.
I don't know if giant elves are a thing, but that's what that is.
That's a bad Chad right there.
It's a Gelf.
That's a good name. You know what? Hey guys, look, Peregrine, it's Chad.
What? How do you know his name?
We just decided what his name was.
That's not how names work.
Peregrine.
I mean, how was your name decided? Someone decided that that's what your name was.
Yeah, my family.
I decided what my name was, but I was alone for a long time.
Oh, well, not anymore.
Thanks.
This is like the most heartwarming ET bullshit I've experienced in a game.
I touch my finger to Gestalt's.
It burns slightly.
Just like boom, boom.
Okay, so Peregrine, you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about rough terrain.
Cool.
But as you're getting and you hear them, because I'm assuming they're not quiet, you're starting to realize the individual that is crucified upside down on the street is much bigger than you.
Oh,
Like, you might come up to lower chest level on this thing, like sternum height.
okay.
But as y'all get closer, that intense smell of fresh nature, I guess for lack of a better term, comes in. Like, just like flowers that have just bloomed. The smell right after a rain.
Petricker.
Have you been watching the Dragon Prince new season 2?
No, I really like that smell, and I'm looking and finding like perfume of that smell because it's cool.
Apparently earth elves, when they fart, that is what it smells like.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so y'all make it to the base of this tree.
We know the DM's not an earth elf.
No.
True.
I'm somewhere between a dwarf and a human based on culture, alcohol tolerance, and the fact that I'm grumpy.
You're a freaking orc.
That is exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Hey, orcs have had a redemption arc. Don't worry.
If I just believe it hard enough, it's true, though.
The nose don't lie.
Anyway, now that we've clearly specified what my D&D ancestry is,
23andMe 5e edition.
you're 50% orc. The fuck? What's the other 50%? Bourbon.
No, what it would be is something like 80% like orc, and then like 1% or like 10% like goblin, and then trace amounts human, genasi, tiefling, just going down a list of like, because that's what my 23andMe did.
I don't want to think about that poor gobbo.
Like my 23andMe was like, you white, except for this sliver.
So,
in which case you are like tan.
It's like you are 0.4% Ghanan. I'm like, that's cool. A little bit of Mongolian. I'm like, thanks, Genghis Khan.
okay, so y'all get to the base of this tree and you realize you're not at the, like, you thought there was a root that you're getting close to. That's a branch. As you get closer, if you get closer to the trunk of this tree, it goes further down, but it's buried. Peregrine, I'm not gonna make you roll for this since your survival is stupid high. The tree is not healthy.
Oh no.
Like, if you rub your hand along it, bark comes up and peels almost like birch bark. But this looks more like an ash tree.
This tree is not right. There's something very, very, very wrong here.
And as you pull your finger back, there's also, you can see where you rubbed your hand along the side of it. You see black lines from where your finger touched it. And it's almost like the bark in some of the wood peels back from where you touched it.
That doesn't look natural, I don't think.
It definitely is not. Can she do like an actual nature check to see? I don't know what she could possibly learn, but something.
100%.
Can I, with the knowledge of like what I saw with detect magic, can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, you can do an Arcana check. Mulak, being that you have been raised in the theocracy, give me a religion check.
Religion. That's not something I'm good at.
Yep.
18. Hey.
I am not good at nature either. No, I am not.
Peregrine,
There's the bad rolls.
Peregrine, there aren't trees where you live, really. There's shrubs that you,
That's true. There's maybe fir trees, and that's like it.
and fir trees are still further south than where you lived up on the Jotun Shelf. So it's not so much that this is a failed roll here. It's just that this is outside of your purview.
Fair.
I said it was fir tree. They're lying. It's not. The thing's not made out of fur. It's actually a bunch of needles.
Hey, we found Nips. Nips the Goblin is here now, folks. He found his medical help, but fell out of another tree. Okay, with the 26 Arcana, Gestalt, it goes without saying, this is magic as shit. Like,
Y'all, this is magic as shit.
How magic is shit?
It's pretty magical if you think about it.
Enough that you can see that there are veins of magic running through this. But that last twinge in the back of your head of that detect magic, what's running through this tree seems to be a necromantic chain.
Oh, this might not be good. I mean, you know, crucifixion's never a good thing. You don't want to be crucified, but they're upside down with all this necromantic magic running through it, and
Mulak, the more you look at this, and you look at the way some of the branches that you can see are, this looks a lot like the tree that the theocracy puts on everything.
Like their symbol?
It looks a lot like that, and I'll be right back. I gotta pee. My tummy just, or my body just went.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Of course, right now.
Tense moment. I got a
Yeah.
biddle.
Not even there. God damn it.
I was about to ask a question. Now I'm gonna forget it because I'm dumb.
That's why they're called the
Now,
Wolf
the
Branch.
Binks drawing is really good, by the way.
Thank you. I'm playing around with styles still.
They look good. That's why they're called the Wolven Branch.
You're not there.
Ah!
I'll be
Hate
right
when
back.
I'm missing exposition.
Hey, Topher.
Yo, what's up?
When you get back, I posted progress pictures of the putties in Craft Talk because I just finished. I just finished the second base coat or the second base color. And
Oh, hell yeah, I'm looking at them now. Holy
and
shit.
washed them.
I love that.
Now just go wait for those to dry, and then I'm gonna dry brush them with a lighter color, and then do the and then dry brush, and then do the eyes, and that is 36 putties done.
Damn. And you really did good, like differentiating like the base, like the primer with the base coat, which is good. Like I know that feeling. It's like I just put this primer on there,
Yeah,
and it's pretty much the same as my base coat. But yeah, no, it looks good. I like the look of the putties. Anyway, apparently Artax got into something, so I gotta see what's up with that.
That's not good.
All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna type a word into chat.
I think Chris had to pee.
Oh, I'm typing a word.
I have a question for you though. Is this tree like big enough that it would be like a very special tree?
Okay, so I'm typing the name of the tree in chat for folks.
Marelisi.
Morellisil.
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 I prefer mine.
Main reason I'm typing this in here is so I remember it later, because I give y'all the names of stuff because I think of them in my head, and then I forget them before the next week. It is now added to terms. So what I will tell you is you do not see the expanse of this trunk. Like, it curves, and from far away it looked like it curved enough, but as you're looking, the rest of the curve is in the ground. Like the rest of the collapse chamber around this, you don't see the top branches, you know you're not on the bottom branches near the roots. And the entire girth of this tree is still hidden by collapsed stone.
Okay, so
Supposed to be blacked out. It's blacked out in term.
Let me go back to terms. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I do. It's because I posted.
so the name, when you say the name of this tree, like, is that the type of tree or is that the name of this tree?
It is the name of this tree. There are a species of tree that share this name, but they're 100%, like mundane, regular, everyday ass basic trees.
Fucking basic ass trees.
There are trees that share a name with this tree. It is more because of this tree than anything else.
Right. These are trees that look like this one, but they way smaller.
Okay, I'm back.
So it is literally, you're pretty sure with that roll, if this is not a stone carving, you think you might be looking at the tree that is at the heart of the Elfim theocracy.
So this is like their world tree.
Pretty much, but you've been told that that's actually supposed to be an Alfiterol, the capital.
A profiterole?
Sounds like a medicine.
Yeah, it cures what ails you.
That's a delicious dessert.
It cures heresy.
That's what. Hey, that's what ails you.
Oh my god.
Be gone, heretic.
Hello, nurse.
Oh, that's a joke you don't get on the new Animaniacs. So, the religion you have pretended to be a part of your entire life, Mulak, is what you think you're staring at, and there is an individual crucified upside down on it. And it seems to be buried. Under an incredibly tall mountain.
So is this some significance to you?
Your backpack's talking. Your
To-
backpack's
well-
talking to you.
To me, no, but kind of. And I don't know how to describe it other than that. And I know that doesn't make any sense.
It's fine. Emotions don't make sense. I
You know
don't
what?
make sense.
You're not wrong. Emotions don't make sense.
I'm right there with you, brother.
Okay, so gonna temporarily bounce back to the smart boys. Y'all were leaving to go find everybody else?
Yeah, we're kind of take everything and pack it
I-
away.
I had a thunk.
What's your thunk?
Are they gonna think it's weird if they stop getting stuff from him? I mean, I guess not since he's escaped. Should we let all the birds go? Because they're gonna know he's gone anyway.
I mean, the birds will probably die.
I
If we
mean,
don't.
I was thinking they're gonna go back to where they're supposed to go with no message, but he's already out of here, so
Oh yeah, we're screwed here.
I'm gonna let the birds go.
You open up the cage and they immediately all just fly the fuck away, like in this
They're
loud.
fucking doves. They're dumb as fuck. I know they're dumb as fuck. Something's probably gonna eat them before they get anywhere.
You see one of them smack into a stalactite, hit the ground, get
They're
up,
bougie. They're bougie pigeons. That's
shake
all
its
doves
head.
are.
shake its head, and then it just starts walking deeper into
Bougie pigeons.
deeper into the cave.
I pick it up and I throw it the other way. Like, no, go that way,
How
dumbass.
dare you talk about God's pigeon that way?
Doves are nothing but
God, you
bougie
maybe just
pigeons.
spit
They
on
are
my freaking monitor.
They are no they are no smarter. They are only prettier. In fact, they're dumber than pigeons sometimes. Have you ever seen a bunch of doves in a road? Pigeons will move for a car. Doves might not.
Pigeons
I mean-
are you associating with? Because I've been to New Orleans.
To be fair, pigeons were
Nope,
actually
that
bred.
does not count, and you damn well know it. Anything that is in New Orleans is its own fucking breed.
This is valid.
You know, if I reference pigeons, I don't mean NOLA pigeons. Those are basically their own little tiny cryptid.
They battle with raccoons.
Why do I feel like this could be an entire bonus roundtable topic?
About
Him and our bird opinions.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
we'll do it.
doves are pretty, but they're dumb. Hewitt hates birds, so.
I do too. You should not trust birds.
There is one species of okay. I like corvids, and I don't like all corvids. There are two.
Nope. You
like-
should trust corvids less because they're too smart.
I like ravens.
Corvids
he likes-
are
I
fucking
like
like
ravens
they're
and crows.
mischievous too.
He wants one so he can teach to say spooky things in a corner.
Like
Hashtag
no
birds aren't
fucking
real.
ravens will fuck with you like out of fun. That's what they do.
I need this because I want one to say the hanged man's coming. Because
They are also really smart.
Because
Like fucking
I want
ravens
to
are
know,
like super smart.
like a lot of people. Okay, that's not that scary. And then that one person in the room. What the fuck did it just say? Like, all right, you and I are friends.
The hangman's coming.
I would get a raven, but it would probably fuck Artax up. So
I also want to get. I don't want a raven to say nevermore. I just want another. I want a raven to say beer. Actually, I don't want a pet raven. I just want to make friends with all the crows in the neighborhood, so they'll bring me shit.
crows and ravens are different.
You should come to our house because holy shit, we've got a lot
Yes.
of crows out here.
Yes, Chris. I know that they are
We also
different.
have a lot of geese.
No,
That is true.
No,
Ge-
thank
geese-
you on the
geese are the-
geese.
geese are
You don't like the
tasty.
cobra chickens? It's the cobra chickens.
No, that's a swan.
No, it's very much so also geese.
I have punted.
On
I have punted geese. I will not fuck with the swan because they are way bigger than you think they are.
On the running path I used to take, there were like a couple of ravens that would like hang out and just eat shit. And they're like the only bird that would not like just fly off.
That's-
Because, ravens are just like, I don't give a fuck.
They've trained wolves, okay? Ravens have been known to train entire groups of wolves so that the wolves will let them come get shit off of the carcasses so the
Yeah.
wolves don't try to eat them when they come pecking. Any case,
What? Yeah.
back to the game. There's a whole bunch of ravens now for no reason that love you. No. Claire's sitting here in her head screaming yes. 'Cause
Yeah.
she wants to be the crazy crow lady.
Yes.
Yes, I know, Chris, before you say it, they're different. Ravens are smarter. Crows are just more adept at stealing.
They're both good birds. I'm not saying that they're bad birds.
No. The reason I want to make friends with the crows in my neighborhood is because they might bring me quarters. Any case,
Shouldn't trust the bird.
can't trust parrots. Any case, so y'all gather stuff up. Are y'all going to start moving your way towards the other tunnel that you saw the rest of your party run down?
Have we gone through everything? Have we essentially gone through all of his possessions?
Yeah. The only other option is to go deeper into the cavern.
We're gonna go before we do anything. I mean, we don't want to. We could go deeper into the cavern, but I feel like it's a mistake to go too far and then to find something like mind-shatteringly important without the entire party. I think
Yeah,
that would just be rude.
That would really suck for everyone who wasn't there for the exposition.
We go
Yeah.
deep.
The other
Also,
s-
he says he
Also,
collapsed.
if we
think
run into something,
he's collapsed portions of the
I was gonna say
caverns
he's
further
collapsed
down.
probably whatever's important that we could get to. We can't get to the library with apparently a paper dragon, but
Yeah, y'all end up fighting a beholder. You're like, we fought a beholder. It was so epic. Tarl
we found a
punched.
tree.
What happened? We found God's tree.
I think we found Jesus. Yeah, I think we found Elf Jesus. So Elf, the tree.
You mean Elvish? Elvis?
Uh-huh.
Hey there, little mama. I'm the progenitor of all the high elves, and I'm going to teach you some magic. Hoo, ha, huh.
that was Johnny Bravo.
That was in fact.
I was
Johnny
literally about to say it.
Hey, this is my favorite version of Elvis. Is Johnny Bravo.
That is
You're not
fair.
wrong.
Because
Valid.
here's the thing: is Johnny Bravo is less problematic than Elvis.
That is also true.
So back to the people at the tree. Mulat, you have shared this with your backpack friend. Have you shared it with your giant friend down at the base of the tree?
I'll probably tell her once we get there.
Do you just Scooty Puff Jr. down to her, or are you trying to go back towards the over 10-foot tall elven individual with the silver arm on the tree?
Is he clothed or geared, or is he just naked?
He has.
Dongle just
Is it all
flapping
just
away.
hanging out, Hewitt?
God damn it! It just flops there. No.
Flops in the wind.
There's a breeze, so I guess it just goes. No, he's in tattered clothes that seem to be bloodstained.
What was making his hand shine?
His entire left arm, if you get to it, is made out of what looks like an arm, like 100%, no seams, nothing. It just looks like a normal arm, but partway over the chest, it seems to be made out of it just goes from flesh tone, very, very kind of a gray with the gray is kind of pallid, not dead, but like super sick pale. And the arm is silver. Like from where it starts, there's just a line, and it looks like
His whole ass hand is silver?
his whole ass arm and shoulder. Is silver.
Huh.
And you
Maybe
notice
he had a bad spa day.
the two of you that are up there near the large unconscious or dead elven individual, give me a perception check. Not Gestalt.
Perception, god damn it. Okay. Hey, finally a good roll.
Moose, you see that Gestalt said he was crucified, and you know that in the past this has been a manner to punish people publicly. Most of the time it's burnings now. Burnings are a lot more effective and do not destroy the morale of a town as much as leaving someone to die on a tree or a post. This individual isn't nailed to the tree. It looks like they're woven into it with a vibrant multicolor thread.
Would you say he's woven into the branch?
Oh, he's on a trunk, not the branch. But I see what you did there. He is stitched into the tree, but with this 24,
He is the branch.
you
Hey,
look,
Gestalt, is your magic eyeballs still working?
Are my magic eyeballs still working? DM?
it's been over 10 minutes, I'm going to say.
If you give me 10 minutes, they will.
I'll just do it right now.
I'll do it as well, but I'm gonna do it ritually, so I don't waste a spell.
I will not do it ritually. I'll just cast it.
Okay, so you're right here.
Well, I just clicked on it. Why didn't it freaking?
Because Roll20 hates us, hashtag not sponsored, hashtag please sponsor us, Wrights Bacon and
What
Waffle
the
House.
hell?
It's going to pop up here in a minute, Moose, but let's see.
Oh.
First thing is I need a Constitution saving throw.
For detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Just from him or from me too?
You're taking 10 minutes to cast this. He's doing it immediately.
Ooh,
I'm just sitting there like do, and then you're dying.
I only rolled a 3.
You're going
Or 10.
and that is 25 psychic damage.
Whatever.
But here's the thing. I also need you to give me a dex save that you just because you got smacked with the migraine. Okay, you do not lose control of the broom. I was hoping for this, so you'd land on parry, but
Of course not. I'm amazing.
you do this, and again, you get abjuration and necromancy here.
But is it his hand? Like, is it the threads? What is it?
Is everything,
Including him?
Okay, so let me break this down. The thread woven through him gives you a heavy sense of divinity and abjuration. He himself is you're technically going to be blinded here, Mulak. Okay, you're going to suffer the blinded consequence, and have the blinded status. You feel like you just stared directly into the sun, and you're getting mostly the schools of conjuration, divination, and evocation from this large individual. The arm is conjuration. The black.
I'll tell Gestalt all of this.
The black lattice. The black lattice of chain through this tree is definitely necromantic and abjuration. And as you do this, you also, once you open up your magical senses, you're staring into two of the deepest green eyes you have ever seen on this man as he stares back at you.
As if he's awake?
His eyes are staring directly at you. Yeah. And you hear a voice in the back of your head. Little Raven. You're in the
Wait, what's
wrong.
I don't.
You don't? No. I'm saying you don't hear it.
I don't. My ring does not allow
this is not
psychic.
This is. Oh wait, your ring doesn't allow that shit.
Yep.
Do you take all that psychic damage though?
I would assume so, unless it's coming from them speaking into my mind, because I don't hear that.
No. He's staring at you, and it looks like he's trying to communicate with you, but you don't hear it.
Thank you. Wear that. It stops exposition.
Moose,
are you okay?
Moose,
do you
I
need help? Do I need to stop doing my spell?
Moose, I keep forgetting you have that item. I'm so sorry.
Mulak, my good friend, do you need help?
I'm blind.
By the light.
Oh yeah, don't look directly at the tree. It's not very good.
Peregrine, you watch as Mulak wheels back and you hear him yelling he's blind after looking at the tree at the dude on it.
Well, that's not good.
I think
The
we
fuck
might
are y'all
need
doing?
friends. I don't know. I'm just here for the ride. And then, am I like,
Did you see his green eyes?
I didn't see his. I have green eyes. Technically, they're eyes. They work like eyes.
What did you do, Mulak?
I believe he casted detect magic and
I did.
He
got
casted.
very,
he
very
casted
close.
He casted detect magic.
Casted
my
it detect magic, and that was stupid. That thing's bright.
Now,
I cast stare at the light bulb.
I'm
More
going
like
to
stare
try
at the sun.
something.
I mean, I
And
probably wore it
I-
out, so
I think we should get our compatriots here. Is that what we are?
yeah. No, we are friends.
We're friends?
We are friends.
That's awesome. I've never had friends before.
Cannon
Well,
wrapped up
guess
like
what?
a deuce. Another runner in the night.
Anyway,
We were all
I-
thinking it.
Yeah, we were. There is no lie here.
I'm going to try to communicate to my servant, my homunculus, to get folks here.
Okay, back to
Oh.
the other party.
You know, Arvax, if only we had a Deus Ex Machina that would take us directly where we wanted to be.
Well, the
Wouldn't
good
that be convenient?
the good news is you have a Deus Ex Machina, because the homuncula looks like a monkey. I'm sorry, that joke sucked and it was bad. And
Doesn't the little homunculus just look like a little jelly boy?
I thought he always looked. I have a chimpanzee in
You
a top
that's the
hat.
picture you chose because it had a top hat.
Yes, because that's the best version of an artificer's homunculus.
Topher said it looks like a little jelly boy.
Yeah, but he has his jelly hat on. Anyway, how far is the communication to your homunculi?
Allow me to check.
Anywhere.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.
I sure hope your brother hasn't done anything to blind himself while we were gone.
Okay.
I didn't blind myself.
I'm checking both my Steel Defender and the homunculus.
I don't think you can you can't command them past the distance of command or find familiar.
So yeah, it's 120 feet.
Yeah, that beyond that, y'all went down a whole ass cavern, found another one, went off a cliff 30 feet down, and then you've gone into the bright Jesus tree hallway.
Y'all were past that. Y'all were past that before we moved into a separate hallway.
Hey y'all, it turns out we're very far away from everyone
In fact, the
else.
trajectory, we were probably closer when we were in the other room.
No, there's 3 dimensions here. Anyway,
I mean, we know which way they went, so.
so y'all make the other party. Y'all are. I'm assuming that you're not just like leisurely walking.
No.
I feel like
Aspic gets on Arvax's shoulder.
so you Dr. Lively walk your way down a
Oh my
hallway.
God. I'm the favorite. I gave him jerky.
I think you're also the last person I commanded to look after.
Probably right before I got my ass knocked out.
Yeah, so both of them are just following you.
So I'll say y'all are back. You're to the chamber where there is apparently a goop-filled, earth-molded hole.
I'm
Yeah, this
guessing they
tracks.
went through here.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wow.
Back to the people by the tree. Peregrine, what are you doing?
I guess she's trying to stare at the tree and see whatever the fuck everybody else saw.
All right, so you're staring directly at the. What on the tree are you looking at?
The creature.
The
Okay.
dude's junk.
The dude has pants on, Knox. There is no giant elf weenus just hanging out for anybody to Google.
Sure,
There is no
his arms are out.
majestic. There is no majestic pain just flowing in the wind.
There is no
Not
divine
yet.
dickus hanging for anyone to observe.
Biggest dickus.
No, probably wouldn't be. I believe that goes to gold, glitter gold. Only one person gambles like that. Someone who is completely comfortable.
Somebody who has already won.
Anyway, so you're staring at this. How intense are you staring at this? Or are you just like?
I mean, pretty intensely, but it's not like she's got like
So you're like
detect magic or
so-
anything.
So you're pulling a camera and staring at the painting in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, and like she's coming at it more from the angle of like, is this thing really alive? Like, is this a creature?
You know what?
What the fuck?
Give me a nature check, and then
I
we
am very
might.
bad at those. Let's do that.
It is definitely a creature,
Oh. Okay.
and you notice minute rising and falling of the chest.
Okay, this thing actually is alive, y'all. Holy shit.
But give me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Hey, it doesn't hurt as much.
Sweet.
Always fun.
I'm actually going to be nice and knock a dice off of this. So you take half of that.
Ow.
Psychic damage, and you just, as you're staring up at this thing, you notice one eye sleepily open and look at you. You think you do? And you're staring into this deep green pool. And you hear in your head, "Daughter of the Boulder."
Oh no.
You are in the wrong spot.
Spot what?
Take a step to the left.
Wow. What?
To the
what's
left,
wrong?
to the left, to the
She is actually going to look around, like literally, and see if there was like a spot that she needed to be.
Did you lose something? Perhaps your glasses. I have not seen you wear glasses.
So there's a broom just floating around slightly awkwardly by a blind individual with a backpack that has telescoping eyes on it. And then Peregrine starts talking to the tree.
I am going to drop off the if it's at a safe distance, drop onto the ground next to Peregrine and reform into my humanoid form.
Well, hold on. Give me a. You know what? I'll allow you to do acrobatics at disadvantage here, Mulak.
Okay. Oh,
No, Mulak. He's to see if he navigates the broom closer to the ground or higher up.
Wait. Say that one more time.
Okay, so you're blinded.
Yes.
You're on a broom in a 3D air environment. Do you stay where you are or do you move because your friend's about to glorp off your back?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at unless he asks me to go somewhere.
You're
yeah.
still like,
Okay. So
you're still a bit up to see this individual crucified to the tree.
Okay.
Crucis sewn to the tree?
I mean, I have to be at least 30 feet from it because that's where
Yeah, I'm just
I have
talking
to be-
about
Okay,
from
wait.
above Peregrine or not.
Wait a
I
minute.
mean,
am
I
I
have
still
a headache, but I
casting?
can catch you.
No,
Am I still
that's
casting
up
detect
to you.
magic?
This hasn't been 10 minutes. Like I'm bouncing between time's loosey goosey here.
Yeah, time is very loosey goosey, which is why I'm asking. Just to make sure.
It hasn't been 10
if
minutes.
he
I'm
asks me
also,
to go somewhere, I'll move it that way.
Also,
Otherwise, I'm
I'm
not moving.
not gonna lie.
Uh,
I kind of assumed the second your friend cast the spell you were casting, which I think you could probably figure out, and then he said, "I'm blind." You're probably like, "I'm not doing that no more."
That's a fair assessment.
I was
I'm gonna look at Peregrine and say, "Hey, do you mind helping me?"
No, yeah, I can help you. And she'll like hold a hand up.
Yeah, I just gloop down like a teardrop.
Give me athletics to see if you and Peregrine.
Can I do acrobatics?
Yes, you can. Peregrine, give me athletics to see if the two of you can do this. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You know what, Gestalt? Peregrine, having someone talk to you in the back of your head, telling you you're in the wrong spot, you're kind of, where do I actually put my feet while you're trying to move over to catch Gestalt? But he like bloops out like a teardrop and then turns into a football and just, you end up catching him underneath your right arm.
Thank you.
Well, that worked slightly better than expected.
And I gloop off and just reform into a person. Wow. It's been quite a day. Y'all
Yes, it
really get
has.
into a lot of things, huh?
Whatever the hell this thing is, it just made my head hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh, really? Did it? I stare right at the guy.
Wisdom save. Malak, what are you doing? You're just going to hover there blind going, well, this is my life now? Oh, no.
That's not good.
So that is 19 psychic on our gloop boy.
Yeah, until I'm hopefully not blind. I'm just kind of sitting there hoping to not be blind.
Your vision, you start seeing darkness at the edge of your vision start to, like, it's like nothing but bright white. And then slowly starts to darken at the edge of your vision right now, Malak.
Wow, that hurts.
And
That's painful.
Inside your head, I actually don't have any clue what you are, but you are in the wrong space. Jelly.
If I'm in the wrong space, if you don't know what I am, then how do you know I'm in the wrong space? Peregrine, do you know what he's talking about?
Nobody told me the same
Also,
thing.
like, you see like a little bit of like mucus just like go around him as he's hurt. 19 damage. Also,
no.
ow.
Yeah, that seems like that hurt a good bit.
I'm not going to talk to him again.
So you're just like, I ain't doing this. That hurt. Okay.
Do you think maybe we need to go get reinforcements?
It's probably for the best.
Peregrine, you hear in the back of your head, from me, no. I'm bound.
To the tree?
Yes.
This is the prison for you?
Yes.
What are you?
By the way, do I hear her talking to him?
You hear her talking to this individual.
Can you ask him who he is?
That's what I've just asked.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me read. I closed out that document. Okay, hold on. You hear him say, I'm Coraline.
Coraline?
Or that's not the name you wrote earlier.
What was that?
I was saying that's not the name you wrote earlier.
No, that's the name of the
No,
tree.
that's the name of the tree.
He just said his name is Coraline.
Coraline. Okay, his name is Coraline. Does that mean anything to you?
Give me a religion check, Malak.
God, I'm not good at religion. Why religion?
I would
7.
assume...
It's really, really, really familiar, but you didn't pay attention in Alphaclism.
Alphaclism.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Actually.
If you would like to give me a religion check as well, Gestalt.
I would just like to see.
Peregrine did study a little bit of religion
Give
when she was
me
doing the whole stuff.
Give me a religion check then.
She's got terrible...
Oh, God. Okay, Gestalt, you know that Coraline is the Elfin Theocracy's creator god? Peregrine, you 100% know, oh shit, this is the guy that created it. This is the Elven god. This is the Elven god who made, oh shit.
This is the dad.
This is the guy who made,
wow.
According to the Elven religion, this dude made the fucking everything.
Okay, from my
well, I-
understanding, this
I
is like
figured-
the god.
So I paid so little attention in religion that I don't know who God is.
Okay, so you don't know the
Drax.
So here's the deal: within the elfin theocracy, within the great tree, within the however you pronounce the word I fucking typed up earlier.
I guess I'm also not just an elf either.
No, you're a Shatterkai who follows other deities, but you've been playing the part of a mostly devout noble. But you're like, oh yeah, that dude, Coral. Yeah, I know Coral. He's a decent god. Yeah, him and
Doesn't know how to stay. Doesn't know how to stay in the house, but
So wait, Mulak, you don't know this guy? I mean, isn't he your guy?
You're also blind at the moment, so I feel like
I'm looking at the wall, saying that, pointing just in a random direction, thinking I'm pointing at
Aaron's gonna kind of like gently grab him and turn his sort of eyes to face where Mulak actually is.
You know what, Gestalt? You're my guy.
So
Thank you.
Y'all are staring at, for all intents and purposes, the chief god of the Elfim Theocracy's pantheon, woven into a tree in a forgotten mountain on a forgotten island. That so far has had it. You've run into a creature that is talking about breaking free for something else that ate people and stole memories, and then you dealt with something that if it ate it, it seems to make it not exist. Which I believe one of the twins at least is still trying to figure out who the fuck Moulette was.
yeah, let's go with that.
Peregrine's gonna ask the tree thing. What are you like? Why are you locked up here if you're like the god though? Like even I know you're like the god.
Tricked.
Say what?
Tricked.
Oh, by who?
I thought Alshin Dufros. Oh, sorry, wrong name. Wrong name. What? I got multiple bullet points here.
Spoilers, everyone.
Angaharata.
Stop creating such terrible names for you to say.
No, this one's legit. Angharradh. It's fucking Welsh. It could be fucking Lauren, for all
I'm
we
just
know.
saying, you come up with Jimothy. The elf names
Jimothy
are a little bit.
Jimothy was an amazing villain and has continued to be an amazing villain.
He might continue to be an amazing villain because he is
Hewitt, we have both made Jimothy in games.
Yes, we have.
I always make Donathan.
I need to steal that name. Anyway, is Anghaa or Harradh, Agnerhath. Which with a nat 20, Peregrine, you know that is the consort of Coralon, who is not actually part of the pantheon because she's the moon.
Oh.
Kind of a sun moon thing. They don't worship the moon. She's not part of the pantheon, but she is considered his consort.
Wait, so you were tricked by your consort?
No. It was Loth and her guys.
Oh no.
Did he say loaf?
Yep.
Yes. What happened to
Well, as
the
you're about to ask that, back to everybody else is now on a cliff, staring down into a giant collapsed cavern. You can.
I swapped
What the
the
fuck are
gleam
they?
real quick.
You see 3 specks in front of a tree that looks like it has a dude on it, but that dude's huge compared to the figures that are
is
your
that?
friends.
What the fuck are they doing?
Why is there a giant tree with a dude on it?
Why is
Can
there a
Peregrine
tell
giant
they're
dude with a
here?
tree on him?
Does she like
What-
hear noises and can tell that there's someone here?
Y'all
Like
are
that there-
Alternatively-
y'all are still a ways
Ah,
away
too
from.
many people talking.
Y'all are away unless someone yells. Y'all are a ways away.
Would my constructs recognize me?
You know what? I would say they're still out of the 120-foot distance.
Oh my goodness.
You
How
went.
did they get
So
down
I'm
there?
still like Aspect is still just eating peanuts.
He has the peppermints. He's minty fresh.
How did they get down there?
So
I-
y'all
I
see
don't
that
know.
going on down there, and y'all are on a ledge 30 feet up, and then there's however long that hallway is. By the way, the Pythagorean theorem, it's more than 120 feet.
Hmm. Do I have?
I can Misty Step, but I can only do it to myself.
You know what?
Are you yelling anything, Mulak, at this point?
No, I'm just waiting for. I can see or I can kind of see.
All right.
There seems to be darkness creeping in from the edge of your vision over the white that flashed in front of your eyes that you were still seeing.
I'm going to put my hand on Arvax's shoulder and go. I got this. Let's go.
Okay.
Tarl, you watch Mularn put his hand on Arvax's shoulder as you and Dreyfus come bring up the rear. And
What?
now they're just gone and down right next to your friends that seem to be down this hallway 30 feet down a cliff.
What the fuck?
Well, hold on. Y'all did that. I need to figure out Tarl. He's the only player character that's not there yet.
Yeah, and as soon as I get down there, I was gonna because I don't know my brother's blind. I was gonna have him fly up and assist.
Tarl is going to stand there and try to figure out what the hell's going on.
Your friends all seem to be down a hallway looking at an individual that, now that you see their figures versus it, that is a much bigger individual crucified upside down on a tree. You got both of the constructs, because I'm going to say that Aspect just falls down to the ground from where he was riding on Arvax's shoulder.
I'm going to yell down, cut him down. I'll come get you if I need to.
Wait, who was that?
Hey.
Huh?
They're now magically right next to you. Everybody but Tarl and your constructs.
What the fuck is happening?
Where are you? Wait, what's going on?
Guys, I found God. Also, they can't see right now, so
What?
that's God.
What?
Hold on.
Huh?
I don't think that Gestalt can't see, because Gestalt, did you cancel casting Detect Magic?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot that he canceled it.
I did cancel it, but I did speak right to him.
Yeah, but that didn't blind you. You did not look into the magical essence of a celestial being.
Oh no, yeah, no. So I guess like I was only blind because
You chose to be for no reason.
it was like a what is it called?
Psychosomatic.
Yeah, it was a
Sympathetic thing?
psychosomatic thing. I was just playing off of Mulak's thing, so I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I can actually see it. Hey, how you doing?"
Probably also a misstatement by the DM there, so I apologize.
Well,
What?
I was just coming up with the. He's very impressionable. It's fine.
What do you mean it's a god?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
I mean-
a god. It's like the god. That's
The
God.
god of what?
It's like an elven god.
Yeah,
Hang
like
on a second.
the main god.
Huh?
As they're saying this, give me a religion check, Mularn. As they're now saying,
Yeah.
like, as you're hearing this now, Mulak, they keep saying that this is God.
Yeah.
Arvax,
I
Do
know
I-
there are them. They didn't tell me them.
Do I
I
hit-
forgot.
Do I
Mularn,
hit it?
Mularn, as they're saying, like, the God, the big, like, you turn and look, and you realize you're staring at You're
What
staring
the
at you're staring at
What the fuck are
Coralon
y'all talking about?
with
What
his
the fuck are y'all talking about? This is Coralon. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you realize the silver arm that is on him that was his gift from his concert after he lost it while blinding Grimush in one eye.
Yeah, God.
You're looking at the chief deity, the Zeus, if you will, without the whole issues that are Zeus, of the elfin theocracy's pantheon, the chief god, you're staring directly at their creator deity, the one who may or may not, according to religious belief and myth, made the elves.
Why is there an elven
He's
god?
also alive.
What?
He spoke
What?
to us, and it hurts.
Arvax kind of tilts her head at it. It's alive.
As
Oh,
you
yeah,
okay,
it's
no,
alive.
no. Arvax, as you look up at it, it is looking directly at you.
Oh, hi.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, that's alive. Fuck.
Like, no, like everyone else has seen like a sleepy eye open, or when you magically open
Oh
your
no.
sight. This, you all notice it has turned ahead,
Oh no.
and you
Oh
see that
no.
skin has been pulled by these rainbow threads that bind it.
Oh no.
Don't forget your +3.
78, so 19.
So you take half damage.
Oh great. That's great.
10 psychic.
Ah! I was not at full. Ow.
So as you look at it,
Oh.
you have been tainted by the nemesis.
Fuck does that mean?
What does what mean?
You are almost as interesting as the jelly.
I'm not sure I like to hear that from the elfin god of creation.
You shouldn't, because you know how your own religion worships the ones I hate. My eye's on you, and I mean that as a curse. And then the eyes close back, and you watch a look of mild frustration wipe off of its face back to the blank, pallid expression that was there.
Like that. I don't like that. No, that's bad.
Oh, no. That's good.
No, it's not. Not.
So we have the.
Do you remember how orc gods work? It's good if they're not looking at you.
But that's actually the note we're going to end the game on tonight.
Okay.
And he meant that
Oh,
as a
boy.
curse.
Real quick, I'll be like, brother, I'm blind. Can you fix it?
Huh? Yeah, just spin around 3 times.
That sounds about right.
I'll try it.
Give me dex at or give me acrobatics at disadvantage.
Acrobatics. 7.
You crash into Peregrine's back. I'm not going to make anybody take damage. It's just you start doing it and you just do a whirling dervish right into the back of Peregrine and then hit the floor.
Did it fix my blindness?
No,
Ow.
it did not.
Wait, didn't work.
Did his 2-inch branch break?
No. But again, this is where we're going to end tonight because it's a 11:15. We'll pick back up here with y'all talking to a god next week.
I don't want it anymore.
I'm okay with it.
You don't worship the thing it hates.
Neither do you.
To be fair, you don't.
I'm adjacent.
That is. I mean, I mean, let's face it. The entire point of your religion is to ignore God.
I mean, yeah, but I'm connected to Luthic, which is connected to Gramush. It's kind of like, oh, that's probably not a good connection to have around us, dude.
Oh, it's not connected all the time. Just, every couple of days. That's how you get more orcs.
Bruh. I don't like being interesting to a god. This has happened too many times in Dresden.
Anyway, let's see, I'll take the schedule and then I'll turn the socials over to my wife and then to Knox. This week we will have Tears of Kairos on Thursday. We'll come back with a investigation check, which we changed the subject of it to describe some history on one random race because we switched the investigation check to a round table. That'll be at the end of the month. So, anybody that wants to join in, the new investigation check is pick a D&D race and give some of the history of it. I picked orcs. Nasa has already picked tieflings, and I think she's saying fighter if anybody wants to steal it from her, because she has an unhealthy addiction to them.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing. It's her favorite. So if anybody wants to jump in with any of the other ones next Sunday, we'll be doing that. I do not know if Spencer or I will be running it. So that's that Sunday. And then we'll be the week after, we're going to jump in with Tears of Kairos again. And then I believe next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, the Wednesday after, Grave, isn't that your game?
I think it is. So we're
Yay.
going to be running, I think, the first. I don't want to say. It's going to be a short campaign of Pathfinder 2nd Edition in a world made by me and my brother.
My
Hopefully
brother
it'll be
in D&D.
my brother in D&D, but it's Pathfinder actually. Because I've been an annoying little shit when it comes to Pathfinder, so I finally get to run a game like full on. Just I think it's going to be about a 1 to 5 campaign, if not a 1 to 4 campaign. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it comes out good. It's going to be like a Dark Crystal sort of weird fantasy, weird dark, not spooky. Well, spooky but not horror campaign.
Spoopy. So, and then we will be back onto our regular schedule for pretty much the rest of the month. We might have some new podcasts popping up sometime between now and March, but we will see. So I think that's all the social stuff, other than if you do donate to us, if you go to the link down below or click the button down below that says donate, not EL donate, but just regular donate with the Yellow Hydra, I believe, right, Freki?
Yes.
Proceeds from now until the end of March will go to the Trevor Project, which help displaced LGBTQ plus youth find a place to stay, plus other services.
And it is also a suicide hotline, which is really good, especially in our current climate.
I did not read that, but yeah, that's a good one, and I'll remember that for next time. We will have something up on the stream next time, monitoring if you donate. We don't really have a goal, but if you donate to us during this time period, it goes there, all proceeds, and if you can donate, please do. So I'll turn it over to my wife.
Okay, you can follow us obviously here on Twitch at Team Bonus Action. We are also Team Bonus Action on my brain stopped working. YouTube, Facebook, at bonus_team on Twitter. We are also Team Bonus Action on Instagram. We also have our website, teambonusaction.com, where you can always go and check us out and see what we're all about. And excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. And we are all in those places. Yeah. So give us a watch, give us a like, give us a follow.
Don't forget our lovely website.
I did.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. My bad.
TeamBonusAction.com, where you can find all about what we're about. I did. And then I gagged. Yeah, that's all from me.
Well, We appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening, and hope we were at least slightly entertaining. So until next time, folks, don't let your meatloaf.